Hi, I'm Jenna, and I am in the CKF Slab Studio, and today I want to talk to you about different countertop materials. So over the years of designing homes in different spaces, I've become familiar with so many different materials that can be used for countertops. So today, I want to share some of the materials along with their respective pros and cons. So let's start with my favorite, which is marble. Marble is a very porous surface, meaning it will stain, so this material is not practical for all of my clients. It is also prone to etching. And what is etching, you ask? Etching is a mark that's left behind on marble if acidic foods or liquids come into contact, and it may appear as a stain, but it's actually damage to the surface. Another thing to note about marble is that it really should be resealed every 1 to 2 years. Now that I've mentioned some of the cons, let's get to the positives when it comes to marble. The number one thing is most definitely that it is classic and timeless. If I have a client who wants a timeless look, marble is my go-to. It's a natural stone, so the beauty is unique and genuine. There are times where certain quartz can have a screen printed or a fake look, and for that reason, I love real stone. Marble is considered heat resistant, but it's not as effective as granite, so it may experience a slight burn or cracking from thermal shock or color discoloration. And so for that reason, I recommend avoiding setting hot pots or pans directly on marble. Now moving on to another very commonly used kitchen countertop surface. Quartz is by far and away the most common material that I see used today, and for many good reasons. Quartz is a man-made surface, so it's reproducible and very predictable. With real stone, you don't know exactly what a full slab will look like, but since quartz is man-made in a factory, you get even and predictable veining every time. Another benefit of quartz is it's stain, scratch, and heat resistant, so it's very durable. So the majority of my clients that have children, pets, or like to do a lot of cooking, they like quartz because it lends itself to all of these scenarios. Quartz also comes in an array of colors, veining, and styles. Quartz is also a non-porous surface, meaning it doesn't need to be sealed, it's low maintenance, and makes it appeal to most of my clients because it's very durable and easy to maintain. There are a few decisions to be made if you are selecting quartz, and one is the countertop thickness. Many of my clients like a thicker looking slab on the island, and so we will have the fabricator miter the edges to give the appearance of a very thick, luxurious slab. And one other decision to be made is whether you want your quartz to be finished in a matte, or sometimes referred to as honed finish, or a polished finish, which would be a bit more glossy. Next up, we have quartzite. Quartzite is an all-natural stone, so it exudes the same beauty just like marble would. It does need to be sealed or resealed once a year. It's available in a variety of colors, tones, and variances, with spotting and veining lending itself to several different design styles. I personally love the look of quartzite, better than quartz, but quartzite is much more expensive, so most of the time I will opt for quartz in a design. And next up we have soapstone. Soapstone is a dense and non-porous material. Soapstone is susceptible to scratches and nicks, but the small imperfections can typically be buffed out with sandpaper. Soapstone is usually only available in gray tones. It develops a patina with use, so clients will want to be aware of the end result as the look does change over time. And I recommend applying mineral oil occasionally to help disguise small surface scratches and to polish the stone to bring it back to its original beauty. One trick that I've been using over the last few years is that CKF carries a silestone product that looks almost exactly like soapstone, but it's actually a quartz, making it much more durable and affordable. Next up, we have butcher block. Butcher block is sanitary when it's properly sealed. It works great for chopping and baking, but understand that it will be susceptible to nicks and cuts, so be sure that your client is okay with this natural wear and tear if they plan to actually chop directly on their countertops. Butcher block is heat resistant, which makes it very nice for islands and for baking surfaces. It's gorgeous when mixed with other surfaces and adds a warmth, it adds character. Butcher block can be made from a variety of wood species, my favorite of which is walnut. All right, lastly, I want to discuss granite. Granite comes in a wide range of colors and variations. It can be finished with a polished or a matte finish, much like quartz. Spills wipe up very quickly. It's a non-porous material, so after it's sealed, it makes it very durable. It's widely available, making it very affordable. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't granite outdated? Well, there can be some granites that were very popular in the early 2010s that might not be in style any longer. But the truth is there are also a lot of other options such as black granite, and especially with a honed finish, it's just as gorgeous as marble or quartzite and typically much more cost effective. So the moral of the story is countertop surfaces have come a long way since the days of Formica. And I'm so glad they have. With all the options out there now, it can be tough to know what material is going to be best for you and your home. If you are designing or remodeling your kitchen and have any questions, I'd love to help.